Kanye West reached out to Lil Durk to check on him after it was revealed that prosecutors are processing over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence, including audio recordings, video footage, and 20,000 pages of reports. With such an extensive amount of evidence, the prosecution appears to have more than enough to prove Durk's guilt.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just taking a day at a time, just chilling and being focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time
from the federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
And look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling those stories. They be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, you called me. Yeah.
After Kanye's interview with Lil Durk from jail went viral, things took a turn for the worse in court the next morning. While examining the 230 gigabytes of evidence, prosecutors reportedly discovered that Durk was linked to 2 additional incidents. According to court updates, federal investigators believe Durk paid to have 2 individuals dealt with. The first was Stefan Mack, who was responsible for taking out Durk's brother, D. Thang. The second was OTF Jam's baby mother, who passed away after Durk allegedly found out Jam had been wearing a wire around him. Prosecutors suspect OTF Jam holds the key to convicting Durk for all 3 crimes. It was during an Instagram Live session that Durk allegedly noticed Jam holding the top of his jacket and whispering into it, leading him to believe Jam was secretly recording their conversation.
I ain't gonna lie, my whole dream changed. I ain't gonna lie, look like back in the day.
Oh, my. Oh, dang.
Look like back in the day. Look, he took out.
Check on your man. I heard you got his head.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
What happened to Dare?
architect.
What happened to Dare? School's out of town.
All that whooping on the net, it got your man
Metro.
Metro!
OTF Jam is the same man Durk gifted $50,000 to during that very Instagram Live.
What's the name, brother? Steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him. Feed him.
Get the milk, bro.
Get the milk, so they want me to trip him, bro.
You see that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how
Y'all
y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. This too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof.
Bro got out what?
You know that we did.
How many you did now?
And the year I did it now?
Yeah. That's your latest bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really was just getting in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
However, months before his arrest, Durk sensed that Jam was acting suspicious. It was later revealed that Durk had been playing 3D chess all along, knowing that OTF Jam would eventually cooperate.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
Durk later addressed the situation, revealing that he no longer even lets his friends know where he lives and keeps all information to himself. You can tell how disappointed he is, knowing that Jam betrayed him.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the. We can have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the. You gotta watch.
Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta. Everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, you go too. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
Sadly, Durk only realized the truth about OTF Jam when it was too late. Unable to take revenge himself, he allegedly sent his goons to handle it for him. According to reports, OTF members tracked Jam down while he was hiding in a house outside of Atlanta. Sources claim he was dealt with as punishment for snitching on OTF's leader, Durk. A photo from outside the house where Jam was staying surfaced alongside the report. However, Jam wasn't the only one who faced consequences for crossing Durk. Prosecutors also linked him to another crime, this time in Chicago. Authorities suspect Durk was involved in the passing of Stephon Mack, believing it was an act of revenge for the death of his brother, D-Thang, on January 27, 2022. While Durk hasn't been officially charged, his name appeared in newly unsealed court documents ahead of his detention hearing. As part of the evidence, prosecutors referenced an Instagram story dedicated to D-Thang, posted just 30 minutes after Mack's passing, along with another story where Durk was seen laughing the next day.
What? Chicken function. Hey, somebody said slap con. What is it? Slap con.
With the feds easily stacking evidence against Durk, many blame OTF Jam for being the key informant. However, on February 24th, Durk's lawyers filed a request for his release on bond. They proposed a $3.3 million bond backed by equity in his properties and cash from Sony Music, but the request was swiftly denied. In court, Durk's legal team also argued that his incarceration is unlawful, revealing that his rapid prison transfer was due to conflicts within his cell block. As a high-profile rapper, Durk was allegedly being targeted for commissary and money, raising concerns about his safety behind bars. His lawyers warned the judge that his life in jail is at risk and that he isn't receiving the legal protections he should. Additionally, they believe Quando Rondo may be orchestrating hits on Durk as revenge. Both Quando and Lil Tim have given interviews sharing the same message, leading some to see it as a strange coincidence, while others think it was a strategic move to avoid federal scrutiny. Lil Tim, known for his role in the incident involving King Von, commented that the entire situation could have been avoided, adding that Durk ultimately threw his life away in pursuit of revenge.
I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying f him and shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
This even led to Quando Rondo echoing the same sentiment, saying he wishes things had been handled differently. He acknowledged that Durk has a family and many responsibilities, but ultimately threw it all away.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever like that. It could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
This has made Durk's time in jail even more difficult, as he has been moved to a new section with poor living conditions, similar to YNW Melly's situation. Charleston White even commented, stating that people like Durk don't deserve comfortable jail conditions.
The YMW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing, about being mistreated. When you done chose to play somebody.
Durk's lawyers have laid out several arguments for his release, beginning with an alibi to counter the prosecutor's claim that he self-snitched in his lyrics. In a strategy similar to the YSL trial, Durk's defense presented a sworn declaration. from his producer in the M for Hire case. The producer stated that the song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, featuring Babyface Ray, which prosecutors allege brags about the crime, was actually recorded 7 months before the incident took place. To support this, the court documents included an attachment showing the original project file's creation date, proving the lyrics were written and recorded well before the crime occurred. The specific lyrics in question, "Look on the news," and "See your son, you screaming no, no," were linked by prosecutors to Quando Rondo, who was seen on camera at the scene reacting similar.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
While the alibi seemed strong at first, prosecutors quickly turned it against Durk. They pointed to additional lyrics from the same song, where he raps, "Told me they got an Addy, go. They got the location, go." Prosecutors argued that this could imply coordination in targeting someone. Further fueling their case, Brick Baby recently stated that he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location if Durk had asked, adding more weight to the prosecution's claim.
Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had asked me, I probably would have been coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd something.
Right.
As Brick Baby already agreed, he's not snitching against Durk.
Brick Baby has already made it clear that he won't be snitching on Durk, but the Quando screaming lyrics remain one of the biggest coincidences in the case. Prosecutors even backed their argument with a video clip of Brick Baby publicly stating, "You can't say Durk never slid for King Von anymore because they got PAB." After Durk's arrest, Brick Baby reacted to his own past interview during a live stream, making it seem as though he unintentionally drew federal attention to Durk's name.
Was this an attempted hit or
Well, they can't say that no more.
Then they put you as
Why? Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
federal charges in California?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
With the feds investigating Durk, one of the first pieces of evidence they uncovered was footage of King Von jewelry shopping alongside 2 suspects in the OTF case, D and Book.
We just looked at him.
Let's go over there. What up, bro? Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man stepped in.
With the help of DJ Academics, it was revealed how Durk seemingly incriminated himself through the release of his album, Almost Healed.
2020 Von, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The two Von, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm Almost Healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, Von dies. 2021, his brother dies. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm Almost Healed. Crazy, huh?
This sparked rumors that OTF members were snitching on Durk, leading OTF Bezo to step in and calm everyone down.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on, for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
Durk himself later addressed the situation through a jail phone call, reassuring everyone that he's standing strong and not entering protective custody.
Call was from a federal prison.
Say what, brother?
I said, I know you're ready, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know, start that count,
Yeah, I know how that be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was his.
Yeah. I feel got the same. I came up here like, yeah, where you from? What you got going? I see too, yeah.
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
They said, I thought they thought a computer, you hear me? Downstairs, they be like, man, you know you, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I got to adapt to it. Nah, sure. Can't go no more with a PC and come out acting all crazy.
But it's not all bad for Durk. A lawyer has predicted his potential release date and when he could regain his freedom.
Lowest hanging fruit, whoever, didn't actually the guy, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him, that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advance.
Kodak Black's attorney, Bradford Cohen, stated that Durk has a chance to beat the King Von and Quando Rondo revenge case, unless OTF members testify against him. Cohen added, I'm hesitant to say they have a slam-dunk case against Durk Banks. They still have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy.